this was actually mousesports' map pick. We can already see zehN, they won their own map pick, so they're up 1-0 in the series. And we go over onto train, and it's mousesports' map pick. Now, zehN, they start CT side. Now, zehN, who we're going to be focusing this review on, he went 35 and 12. He went positive 23 with over 137 ADR across every single round in this map. Now, you kind of look at that and you're like, oh, you know, that's a very good result. You know, did really well. But what I really want to touch on is this second half. So, zehN, they started CT side. Now, his CT side, it was a bit average from him. No doubt about it. There wasn't anything crazy. What was crazy is his T side. zehN went 24 and 3. He went positive 21 KD differential and 204.6 ADR on the T side. And they started CT. That is insane. I think they only won like 9 rounds. I think their T side, I think they won 3 T and mousesports won 3 CT, and then that was the game finished. Okay. So we're going to go and do this whole review across all the map, both CT and T. And I kind of want to break down exactly what zehN's been able to do in this game to have such an impressive result. Wow, see, that Woxy's tried that before, but he didn't realize or doesn't expect the AWP to be posted up. Wait, did that nade? Wait, did that nade throw the AWP forward? I think that's what happened. That nade from zehN. Let me replay that. So I think he threw a HE at the bottom of Ivy and the AWP actually came towards him. Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, they're playing a double AWP setup, so they really don't want 3 AWPs, but, you know, if Michael Ailey goes down and they can't recover his AWP, they could potentially recover the AWP that's back green. Let's just watch that again. I mean, that's kind of a rarity. It's very difficult to try and get an AWP to come back to you. Like, you gotta like place the HE pretty correctly. I don't think that was his intention. I think the intention was to at least stop any more aggressive presence of an Ivy player. But again, that's the second time that we've seen Woxy just pushing through this early incendiary. Okay. Don't see that too often. That's smart. Putting it on top of the green train, which means it's going to be really difficult to recover for the T side for mousesports, because they'll probably be looking for it if they ended up pushing Ivy. And to go all the way on top green just to look for it is just like such an advantageous position to be in. So, yeah, smart from zehN. Very smart. Good shots. He's been able to deal with that flashbang really well. As soon as he sees it coming, he just strafes to the left. 5-on-3. Finally, zehN having some really impactful moments at Ivy. Yeah, that's true. As soon as his presence shown, he like pretty much unloads everything. And that's kind of stopping them getting a lot of control, to be fair. You know, if he was holding on to his nades a lot more after presence was shown, then it allows mousesports to walk Ivy. At least zehN gets an info of at least one player jumping over. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Do they recover the double AWP? Yeah, they do. Okay. That's big. No AK is actually up for zehN. Is zehN on a Galil? Oh my goodness. The ecos and pistols in this game so far. zehN taking control out from Ticon. Just jiggle peeking, at least looking for some angles. Swinging out. Seeing nothing out through Olaf at the moment. But 3-on-5, it's a really awkward position now for zehN. So zehN is either got to try and pull a bit of a fake over at A, or at least try and find an opening while the B player set up for a BXE. And zehN's just waiting for aggression. He's literally, it's 3-on-5, they're just waiting for the CTs to make a mistake. Ooh, this timing from zehN. This is good timing. He's going to be lurking out A. Let's see what the B defenders find. Michael gets an opening at least. This could be big from zehN. He's going to wrap through Con. They're going to bring the bomb back to A. Yeah, they are. Very, very smart coming out from zehN. The rotate's already come out. zehN's been able to get a pick. Oh my goodness, he swings on the old bomb player as well. 2v2. This is very doable now for zehN. Especially with the HP advantage they have. zehN, third kill of the round. My goodness, what a round. To bring that back from a 3-on-5. That was huge round coming out from zehN. And it all comes down to the presence he has as a lurker out at A. So we see the utility going down to B. The rotates come out. He takes down the mid-bomb player. They bring the bomb back through SL out to the A bomb side. And zehN even swings on the old bomb player to try and get the retakes coming out for the B to A bomb side. Very smart coming out from zehN. Okay, this is the important round now. We're going into the first gun round of the game. It's round number 19, or the first round of the second half, I should say. Double loops are coming out for both Chris J and Woxic. And the buy for zehN, it's still a bit of a bonus round. They've got a Mac 10 on Crystal. They've got a Galil up for Madden. They could have upgraded it if they wanted to, but it would have been damage to the economy. And again, he's doing this Ivy lurking for zehN. Michael Ailey to probably try and help him either peek together. They're actually going to run boost Michael Ailey over. Slowing it down. Good pick coming out for Michael Ailey. That's something now that zehN can work with. zehN may even just try and push up Ivy. Try and force a mistake as well. And Carrigan's picked up that AWP. Very passive coming out from zehN. Smoke going off to left side Ivy. Flashbang as well. Establishing a bit of Ivy presence. And that allows zehN to completely walk up front Ivy. Now there is an AWP posted on Chris J. Ooh, what? Oh my goodness, how has zehN got into this position? That's so big. Does he get 2 kills? Oh, he's standing in the molly as well. I think that was a teammate molly. That's why I didn't do too much damage. That is so big from zehN. So, what actually happens there? Let's slow it down for a minute. What actually happens is zehN, he's literally just been lurking around Ivy pretty much every round. Now, he smokes from over here. The smoke bounces, and it literally lands here, okay? Now, Chris J is posted with the AWP. But the T's, what they do is they throw a back green Ivy smoke, which you can throw from top of SL. Now, zehN, rather than staying around this smoke and waiting for it to bloom and then taking contact on Chris J, he pushes through his own smoke and just escapes the cross line going out from Chris J and pushes through the back green smoke into camera. Able to get a kill on the player that's playing back T red or back red, and then a secondary kill on the player that's playing E-box. Very unexpected, not very common at all, but it works out perfectly. So far, zehN's playing Ivy on CT&T. Wow, that's incredible. That was very cheeky. 4-on-1. This is going to be an easy round for zehN. Rops is just going to have to save over a B. Yeah, the way that Chris J was holding the angle is he did not have vision on this corner. And it allowed the sneak to come through. Maybe working with the edge of the smoke as well gave a bit of an advantage. But yeah, Chris J wasn't, he was holding quite a shallow angle at Ivy. And mousesports are probably a bit confused because they're like, well, we had an AWP Ivy. How did zehN manage to push through the back green smoke? Okay. Ooh, stick actually goes down from Rops. Honestly, for zehN, that was a really masterclass performance of how to lurk on T side of Train, and honestly, how to support your teammates. One thing that we saw from him really well. Again, trying to outline some of the things we saw from him. Obviously, the individual skill was massive, you know, finding really impactful kills, but the way that he was very methodical, very smart in his decision making on how he wants to play different angles. One thing you can certainly take into account in Ivy is how often he was changing up his position. Wasn't being very, I suppose, readable. He was always changing up his position. He was using his utility very well, Ivy, and he wasn't always playing solo. He was either bringing Michael and run boosting him over with the AWP, or bringing both Michael and Madden. We saw that one round that Michael, Madden, Crystal, and zehN were all in Ivy. So all in all, I mean, you can take that down to the in-game leader, but we saw that zehN was playing Ivy with different teammates, different setups incredibly well. He was finding a lot of impact in the mid rounds, being able to cut off rotators on T side. He was an incredible lurker, and honestly, lurking on T side of train is sometimes very difficult because the rotate between A and B, especially through con, can be extremely quickly. So if you're playing out through T-Con, you're playing from Ivy, and the B presence is shown, and we're seeing rotators come out really quickly, it's difficult to shut down the rotators immediately. Like, you either have to be very quick, or you have to try and delay them somehow. So you've come to the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more CSGO content coming soon.